Okay.
Okay.
Rock on then.
I love it.
We're back.
The tuba. The tuba.
The tuba. You just love the fucking tuba, don't you?
Whoa. Well, you know my
what?
fat apologism.
Fat
it's always
kid
fat
instrument.
Kids. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, well, you're not even that fat anymore, Paul. You're losing weight, dude. You're going to have to downgrade to, like, the trumpet or something.
What does Chelsea say all the time? FKFL, dude? Fat kid for life. I'll always be a fat guy.
Oh, whatever, dude. I mean, every time I hear that shit where it's like, you gotta be fat, some people are just gonna be fat, it's like, no, maybe like a very small percentage of
Someone
people.
with like a thyroid disorder.
Yeah, like
or
something like that. But most people are just fat by choice. Like, they just want to eat fucking shit food and make excuses.
See, what you don't realize, Scotty, is fat is not a physical condition. Fat is a mentality.
Yeah.
Fat is your brain.
Believe me, I do agree it's a state of mind.
The Zen state of fat, Scotty.
But you know what?
Fat master race, bitch.
Dude, Paul has lost
Rise
so much
up,
weight.
fat brothers and sisters, and eat the skinny fucking faggots that control this
soon,
world.
Paul,
You can't
Paul,
catch us,
soon, soon, TJ shall be.
You're
the
in
only
the
fat one.
daywalker stage right now, Paul.
I'm working on it, dude.
You're just jealous
I'm
of
really
Paul,
working on it.
dude. You just can't accept that Paul's going to be in shape.
Paul's a traitor to fat people.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. Anyway,
just don't wanna
that's not
die.
the point of this. Let's read the fucking story.
Well, you're just wrong.
People hate digressions. Don't digress.
Michigan cops may soon be barred from having sex with prostitutes while undercover.
Wow.
Okay, hold on. May soon be barred from having sex with prostitutes while undercover?
Soon.
What do you mean may soon? They weren't before? This whole time? So prostitution's illegal for everyone, but if you're an undercover cop, you can
fuck a whore.
You can fuck a whore or two. Yeah.
No, you can
course
fuck.
you can.
can fuck the whore, and then instead of paying them, be like, you're under arrest.
You're under arrest. You shouldn't have fucked me just
What a
now,
deal.
bitch. Wow. Best job ever up until now, apparently. Holy shit.
Of course, in Michigan, too. So
Yep.
What do you expect?
Backwards ass motherfucking Michigan. What a great scam.
There
they
is an
had going.
editor's note that's been added to this one. It says a previous version of this art. No, never mind. I guess it doesn't matter. They've corrected it. Undercover police officers in Michigan will no longer be able to have sex with prostitutes who they're investigating under a new law that was unanimously approved by the state's Senate Judiciary Committee earlier this week. I'm stunned that this wasn't already on the books in some way.
This would be like going to like a state and be like, I don't know, Kentucky has now officially made it illegal to rape your children. It's like, what? That wasn't already illegal in Kentucky? What the fuck is going on? This wasn't illegal already?
You know, it would be interesting to find out, is this illegal? What states is this actually illegal in? Because, I mean,
I want to know what other states allow undercover cops to fuck prostitutes with impunity.
And then arrest them.
Yeah, in prostitution
And then arrest
stings.
them. So wait a minute. You mean to tell me, like, you can't figure out she's a prostitute before you've actually fucked her?
Isn't that entrapment? I mean, because like you're helping them commit what would be a crime.
Well, they would probably argue that basically you were advertising yourself already as a prostitute. They were just investigating to see if you actually legitimately, are a prostitute.
Hop on my dick. Oh yeah, she's definitely a prostitute.
She definitely is.
As soon as she drains this cum out of my balls,
But the cop shouldn't be allowed to.
In jail.
The cop shouldn't be allowed to commit crimes to catch other people committing crimes.
As a
That's
vice
like what
officer,
entrapment is, right?
As a vice officer, police officers do receive
commit
training on how to identify whore pussy, and you do have to use your dick for that. Your dick is the most sensitive instrument to identify whore pussy.
Entrapment is more like if you entice someone to commit a crime that they wouldn't have otherwise committed without your enticement. So if someone is already selling drugs, you can buy drugs from them to prove that they're a drug dealer in an investigation.
But you can't walk up to a person and go,
But you can't fucking convince someone to be a drug dealer, and then you can't.
True.
You can't go to someone who doesn't sell drugs and be like, "Hey, can you score me some drugs?" and like come up with some reason why they need to do it or
Can
whatever.
they pretend to sell drugs?
Yeah,
and bust people who want to buy them.
Oh yeah, of course they do it. Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
I don't think they should be allowed to do that.
Yeah.
There's plenty of things our police are allowed to do that I don't think they should be allowed to do. This I wasn't even fucking aware of. I wasn't aware that there was anywhere where cops could actually fuck prostitutes.
Well,
under the guise of investigating it.
Senate Bill number 275 aims.
This is total corruption of your fucking position.
the Michigan Penal Code to make it possible for police officer to be prosecuted for prostitution-related offenses if the officer engaged in sexual penetration while in the course of his or her duties. Michigan police currently enjoy immunity from prosecution for having sex with prostitutes on the clock.
They have immunity
on the clock. You're paying the police to fuck prostitutes.
They
have
currently
immunity.
enjoy it.
Yep.
Wow.
What?
Something that
Your
doesn't
tax
sit
dollars
well.
at work, Michigani fucks.
And this is here's
You
an
Alex
example.
Jones now, TJ?
A
I
Republican
guess I am now that my
senator.
voice is raspy.
Republican Senator Judy Emmons is the one that's fighting this, so I guess Republicans. I guess they don't get to take credit for everything.
No,
a Republican does.
This state doesn't get to take credit for the fact that they're fucking enacting something that's common sense to begin with.
That's ridiculous.
Hey, you know this thing that never should have been allowed? We're gonna finally ban it from happening. What?
That's progress.
And you want a pat on the back? Fuck yourselves.
I don't know how anyone could come out and argue against this, she told the Detroit Free Press. This
I can see the cops' argument. Hey, man, it's really awesome that I get to take my tax dollar paid salary to fuck prostitutes.
Look,
and arrest them.
I would be fine with look if the police in our society were accurately represented and it was sold as that, like a cop was like, look, we want to be able to fuck these prostitutes and then arrest them. Like, oh, okay, that because at least you're being honest. The way it's sold now is that they're investigating them. What are you investigating that pussy with your dick, dude? Come on, this is bullshit.
Fuck this.
Bridget Carr, director of the Human Trafficking Clinic at the University of Michigan Law School, told Michigan Radio in February that the law was set up that way simply to give police the power to investigate with immunity, and that no one thought to go back and carve out a prohibition against sexual intercourse. What?
But you don't need to actually fuck them to prove they're a prostitute. All they have to do is say, yes, give me money for sex. There you go. You've proved they're a prostitute at that point.
But no police officer should
the cop has to really be sure.
Yeah, no police officer should ever be given immunity unless they're doing like deep cover work, and it needs to be completely and utterly on the books,
like trying to
monitored.
take down a fucking crime family or
Absolutely.
something, something like that. Not just to fucking
Street
catch
stings,
a prostitute.
No immunity for street cops doing street stings on vice cops. No immunity for those motherfuckers. No.
Yeah, after I spent the night banging her in the asshole, I realized she was in fact a prostitute, so I then arrested her.
I already had the handcuffs on her from when I fucked her up the ass earlier, so I just locked her up and brought her downtown.
I can't believe this is real. I can't believe this is a real fucking thing.
It is Michigan.
Oh, Michigan. This is proof. This is proof Michigan is garbage.
And the answer is whoops-a-daisy.
How much more proof do we need?
Oops.
We have mounds of evidence.
The answer is nobody thought that cops would abuse total immunity in investigating prostitutes. Nobody even thought that a cop would use that immunity.
Anyone's mind.
Michigan fans always try to fuck with me. They'll post like Michigan shit. It's like, dude, Michigan only beats Ohio State once every 10 years.
All right, the live
that
chat.
could change, though.
The live chat is back
can.
up. Send your super chats. Let
It
us know what you
can
think.
change.
You
Did
never
we
know.
read that $100
But yeah,
one already?
We did.
Okay.
The past history has favored Ohio State for sure.
The overall history favors Michigan, but we're talking like over 100 years ago, Michigan had the longest winning streak, so it's pretty different.
Lol, TJ Jones, yeah. Send in a super chat, dude.
Cock block the cops, dude. Well,
Ryby is not a prostitute. She's a cam girl. You can check her out at My Free Cams, Rubby Jerkins.
Rubby Jerkins.
She's also a professional.
To be honest,
scammed
I'm not
by
a
a
big Trump
Ryby
voice
fan.
actor.
Paul, weren't you scammed by Ryby?
Here we go, guys. To be
No.
honest, I'm not
You
a
were
big.
scammed, dude.
Shut up! I'm not a big Trump fan. Just a supporter of the Kekistani people. Kek bless you and your souls. Crop circles are alive.
Gee, what?
So you're being corrected there, Paul.
Oh, well.
Not all
Look at time
Kekistanis
it is,
support
TJ.
Trump.
Pee-pee the Frog.
3-3-3.
Pee-pee the Frog disagrees.
Ooh, 3-3-3.
3-3-3, a magical and tucking time.
A magical time of day when everything goes right.
3-3-3.
3 is 4. Well, we can't talk about that anymore.
Rubby Jerkins is really good at getting Egghead to clean things.
She's a tism whisperer.
Yeah.
She is.
She and I got
Clean
together.
my freshly fucked pussy.
I was on Twitter the other day and I saw Egghead was cleaning his fucking tub, and me and Ryby went in there and made him fucking do it, dude, because he was using 2 fingers.
What?
Yeah, he was standing up in the middle of the tub, bent over. Dude, I'll tell it on the. I'll tell the story on the show tonight.
You guys listen to Gorillaz? I haven't listened to their recent shit, but I've listened to some of their past shit.
Yeah, same
we haven't read the 666 guy yet. Glad to come home from work and watch you guys. Started watching a few months ago. Now I'm always looking forward to new videos. Thanks, man. We really appreciate your continued viewership.
Appreciate that, man.
Be awesome.
If cops can murder people, they can engage in sex work.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't think they can do either of those things.
Yeah, I don't
want to do either of those.
Yeah. So.
Personally.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I don't even have a problem with them fucking prostitutes because I don't think it should be illegal in the first place. But if no one else is allowed to, they shouldn't be. And they certainly shouldn't get away with it under the pretense of it being a fucking investigation, and they certainly shouldn't get paid for it. You're supposed to pay the prostitutes. You're not supposed to get paid by the tax dollars to fuck prostitutes. Paul, would you rather prostitute yourself or chop down a tree and build a shelf?
Do I just have to prostitute myself once?
Yeah, that's a good question. Let's say, since they didn't specify, we'll say you have to prostitute yourself for an entire night, and you got to fucking do at least like 5 or 6 Johns.
And it's like dudes fucking me in the ass. I can't prostitute myself to chicks. I can't sling dick.
How often does that happen?
What bitch is gonna pay for you, Paul? Come on,
nigga.
Dude, even a fat, ugly bitch can still get like some fucking well-hung, muscular black dude.
I don't know, dude. The beard, man.
Whatever.
The beard does things.
You live in a fantasy
the beard
world.
does nothing.
Paul, you're gonna be sucking.
Paul, which Nirvana song or album is your favorite? Dude?
Incesticide is my favorite album, and Sliver is my favorite song.
Sliver.
Okay.
That's kind of weird because we actually talked about that yesterday.
We were talking about that
yesterday.
Yes. Yeah. Strange. Very strange. That question coincided with an earlier discussion that you guys weren't privy to.
You guys weren't there.
You guys weren't there, so you don't get the joke. Ryby, stop that shit.
Yeah, Ryby.
We will ban you from this shit. Don't even fucking
Ryby,
think
you'll
we
be
won't.
banned. Quick, Ryby.
Ribeye, dude.
Look, this is a
don't
fucking...
be spamming.
This is a chat for intelligent discussion, Ryby.
Yeah, don't bring... You're
really bringing it down.
You're really bringing the chat down,
yeah, dude.
Ryby.
She really is.
This chat was fucking talking, there was philosophical and intellectual, and then you came along.
Now it's pure
Time to move on, guys. Move on.
We got one more of these, right?
Yeah.
The last fucking hypothesis, y'all.